Bless, 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 bless. Bless, 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 bless. All praises, all praises. Obitaba. 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 Salute. All praises unto the Most High. What time it is, beloved?
7:06.
Okay.
Healing, said peace and blessings.
Bless up, my brother. Bless up, bless up, bless up, Karen. I appreciate you. We have a nice topic tonight. Y'all know what is this, right? Tamarins, sweet tamarins. They're excellent, good for you. I never forget about the whole peace unto the universe, peace and all of the God-fearing people, peace unto the families of the earth, even peace unto the warmongers. Now the bad-minded, corrupt, still give them peace. So people, I'm glad you all are here with me. I got 12 people. Early bird catches the first worm. That's what it is. I'm just gonna taste this tamarind. My son passed me my water here, please. I'm just gonna get a little bit of this tamarind inside of me. See how it look? Yeah, all natural.
Grover Lloyd said, what's up?
Oh,
Gorger,
Gorger,
Warner,
Bona. Bless up, my brother. Bless up, give thanks. Appreciate you. Thank you for tuning in. So this is the tamarind. It's very good. I have to move the bowels. When I was a little boy, we used to have a tamarind tree, a big one, and a plum tree, and lots of Judy mango. You remember Judy? That Judy mango. That's very sweet mango. Bless up, my brother. We don't want no artificial.
oh wait a minute, somebody said, Fendi said, was just about to watch it in video Master Blaster Smoothie.
Yes, man.
It looks good.
No matter how them try to hold me down, the most I would allow them to stay progressive, you know? These are the type of natural electric natural vital, huh? Feel good. You must try them. There are the sour ones and the sweet ones. I don't too buy the sour ones because they cut your tongue. The sweet one good. I like it. Chase that with some water. People want to chase Hennessy with Grey Goose. I chase in tamarind with water. Yes, my people. Yes, family. Yes, brothers and sisters, from the same life source. Family tree, you know? Life organism. Living life organism. So the prodigal sons then. Mothers and fathers, are you all here? I know one of us have to have a prodigal son in the family. They have to have a prodigal, yes, could be a daughter, could be a son. Somebody. But those of you that could connect with what I am saying and overstanding, you all know it's facts. So, mothers, but this one today is more delicate. It's for mothers to know, but I really want to touch fathers. God. The world make it look like fathers don't, you know, they are not nothing. Fathers come like they're that joke. From the youth is a small, it's small. It's like someone influenced him, his father is a joke. Mm. There's a war going on, yeah? Between ownership with the child. But that will be a different topic. The key thing is the prodigal sons from fathers and mothers that flee away because them believe say them strong enough, big enough, old enough, smart enough. They know the ropes. Some of them, they get angry because they believe they're entitled to own something. They believe that they reach an age where they read this thing where the will, within the will, within what daddy gonna leave and mommy gonna leave for you. Where you never pull a straw, you never broke your back. You never broke your back one time. Okay? But you know that in this will, mommy or daddy leave something there for you. And you can't wait for them to drop off. You can't wait for mommy to drop dead. You can't wait for daddy to drop dead. And if that is taking too long, you have a problem. So you either behave bad, go along bad. And when they try to find out what is your problem, the problem that you are saying that you have, you only want a certain amount of money or wealth so you could show what you could do. When you have never been no steal, you don't melt nothing. Everybody know you. Everybody know your capability. They know say how you mash up stuff. You don't build up nothing. You just broke stuff though. And even though you're hardworking, yeah, there are a lot of hardworking people that believe because they're hardworking they deserve. Or when you get your hard earnings and you deal with it like because it's your own, you know, respond. So these are the people already know, like their mother and them father and the mother know them. I know say if they give them all of them, well, them forget, what will happen to it? It might go up in smoke, or down the hatch, or gambling, or love the ladies, because some man when they have money out them believe they could buy all kind of woman. So the prodigal sons, that's how they start. They have an idea, so them say. But the idea them have is only a self-sacrifice to a gluttonous standard. To make themselves happy just for now. So they don't care, they will use and burn up everything them have. Just for this one little moment, just for now. They don't care. You see a lot of people like that. When the summer come, they are prodigal too. Guy coming always. Guy look. You notice when summer comes, some people always tell you they're going on vacation. They always tell you they're going on vacation. And you are working hard all your life. You probably have 2 jobs. You can't go on vacation. Now it's not because you are watching them in red eye, but the lifestyle that they are living, the practical lifestyle they are living, and it's too different. Because what am I going to do? You believe if you put stuff into a bag, it could stand up. If you put stone, sand, even garbage, and about it will get to it will able to stand upright. It will able to stand upright. So what they do now, they don't put nothing in a them bag. They are all around borrowing money, loaning money, and I'll pay you back. Because they are the people who like to set things. They have a plan. Tax return is coming. They will get this amount of money and that amount of money. They will do this, they will do that. So then take all this credit. They even go probably to the stores, PC Richard or one of them, Sears, Macy's, one of them. They take stuff and credit. And they show off these things. They show off. You see them flying back and forth. And you are working hard and they come to you and say, oh Lord, just came from on vacation here, you know, man. I had a very nice time, you know. And trying to draw you out of your humbleness and out of your speed. So they could see you are. They could see that they draw you out so you could mimic what they are doing. But in reality, what they are really doing, you should see them. In time when they cannot pay the bill that they loan, and when the interests are coming on it, when you see that they are losing their homes, and the dealers come to take the car because they wanted to live beyond their needs. And it's a thing with the prodigal son them. They always love living beyond their needs. You see, I don't really watch people, people, but I have to able to relate to them to the sense that they are young men and women are watching a lot of these people that use their fame and their money, and if you say something, they believe that you are hating upon what them have. But what they don't realize is these young children that is out here that is mimicking and wants to be like them, they are not sending nothing out, no positive energy, because I will not call nobody name, but I know certain artists that, not just artists alone, but people that is stepping up in life. I mean, they work hard, yeah. I clap for that. They achieve, yes. But upon achieving their success, they take it to their head until they sell them soul. And you could see it by the things that they cherish. Because if they feel them money is not creating more money, they are not doing anything. You're not going to see them fly somewhere to Mozambique or some part in Ghana, some part, and open a center and make sure they support people that need medicine. They have the money to see if they get medicine, save people's lives. It's like these people, they set a trend with themselves. Okay? So, these prodigal sons that are running away from reality, running away from the covenant of their fathers, the righteous covenant, that they can wait to receive and to have them wealth, knowing that they does not have a safekeeping for them wealth, because them wealth is only to show and not to improve on them wealth. There are three different people in this world that love wealth. There are people who sell everything, their children, their mother, their father, even their soul, to achieve wealth. To achieve wealth. And there is no turning back for that one there. That son there that gone down the lane there. That son, that prodigal son there, where gone down the lane there, where he's willing to sell his soul for money and fear, that is a dead issue. There is no turning back when you are on the lonely lane of willing to eliminate yourself just to obtain wealth for a short period of time. So you don't care if you would live for 80 years old, naturally, but with the wealth, just to be wealthy, and if you would live for 10 or 15 instead of 80, you'll grab the 15 because you just want to show the world how powerful are you. How could you be the Don Juan? Everybody's fighting to be a Don Juan. Okay? Give them the money. Give them. I keep saying it. So there are prodigal sons that will never come back. And we mothers and fathers and mothers could relate to that. There are sons that have left their homes chasing riches, willing to do anything to achieve that, even though it would bring death unto their family and unto themselves. And I said, when these prodigal sons has gone down that lane, there is no turning back. There are prodigal sons that went out for a walk and get lost within a maze. And the taste of glamour, they taste it, but they didn't digest it. So they will find their way home. The example I'm going to use, I use this example, those of you that believe in the Bible or have read the text in the Bible or go through the Bible nowadays. I read about the same prodigal son. It was a man that had lots of cattle and he had his riches and stuff. And he had his sons. And one of his eldest sons decided that he doesn't want to work on this family anymore. He don't want to deal with this. He just wants his money and he just wants to go about his business. He wants to live a different life. And he went to his father and he asked, and the other brothers was upset, but the father gave it to him and he went about his business. But from the day he left the father's home, the father was never the same. Something of him, you know, when you have a son or a child of yours that you are very attached to. There was an attachment with this child. But it's like this child, there was a lesson to learn. And life holds a lesson for all. Because sometimes people are talking to people and people don't listen. Sometimes what ends up happening, this person ends up losing their life. They have to feel either lose an arm, cripple, 25 to life, 15, 20, before you could overstand. Oh, wow. It's always when your back is against the wall, that's when your ears are clean and you are hearing. Why do it have to? Why do you have to allow it to get there when there are other people ahead of you that has used the same method that you use and they could relate to you? And this is why we got elders that could relate to the younger ones upon decisions. Now, they always got to have a smiley pants. And majority of times, I don't without children because I was a child too. I used to flip and I used to do this and do that, and my moms would come and say, "Don't let you break your neck," and don't and fear becomes a whole. But on the contrary, when I'm speaking of prodigal, within the prodigal child or son, there are many streets, lanes that child or that boy or that girl could go down. And within these different lanes, there are different methods of punishment about disobedient. So you may have a child that a mother or a father is speaking to every day. Yo, come on, stop. You need to stop. Don't do this. Don't do that. Son, my daughter, I'm telling you, I know. I've been there. Die. Ah. And the child, the boy or the girl, it's watching the father or the mother like, this is ridiculous because how could you, being in my position? What children do not realize is majority of times are not majority all the time within life. Your sins of your father repeats through you. Sins of your father and your mother, they repeat onto generation. It is you to able to identify and to break that yoke of repeating. And repeating. So we always got to break the yoke, no matter what. We got to break the yoke. We have to, and we have to be able to see. So majority of the times, most fathers and mothers, they have their children and they want what's good for them. And you will be speaking to that child, and that child believe that, oh, you soft, or you don't understand, you don't understand, oh, you know. But there are ways for a hard head. There's an old saying, a hard head brings a soul behind. Watch a lot of these young men and these young women that the parents been talking to them, warning them from years, months, and the same thing that the parents said, been saying to them, that's exactly what happened. And it takes you to reach into the grave. It takes you to almost lose your life. It takes you to be paralyzed. It takes you to lose an arm, a leg, or an eye, or a kidney, something, for you to be able to say, okay, yes, I know you are right. You are right. But remember, we all one time was children. And we all treat our parents the same way our children treats us. Like it or not. Some of us say, oh, I was not disobedient to my moms. There was sometimes you didn't follow everything she said. And you'll get a child that will be passionate. Whatever energy you send out in the cosmos, that's what you're going to get. Now, I have different children. I have children that does not talk. When I mean they could speak, but they're just mouth shut, very quiet. I have children that could be loud. I have children that they don't like you to tell a lie, they like me. But I have every part of me flows within each and every one of my offspring. Every part of me. They might have one that probably identical, maybe have the everything. But I'm saying each and every one of them takes something. Could be my attitude, could be my temper, could be my kind ways. One of them took something. So majority of times the children are the reflection of you. And it's for you again. And this is where again you find the prodigal child. Children be confused from small. Children like to test their parents. And children by nature just has an end. Don't get me wrong. They're young men and young women. From the day they're born, they have this ability of rulership. They have this ability of, you'd wonder, how old is this child? Why this child is only like 2 years old, child is like 5 years old. The children was like always advanced from since they were young. They start walking early, talking early, had teeth early. Like again, I gotta use one of my sons. 10 months already got like what 40. He's talking, saying little things. He's about to walk. He doesn't want to stay in his stroller in his walker. He wants to come out of there and you hold him by the hand. So you do want to do it. So every, and I was not a child that walked fast. I took a long time before I walked. Yeah. So I have other children. I had a daughter that took that. She was of age and wanted you to carry her. So a child will take something of their parents, you know, and it's within either the X or the Y genes. So children, young men, okay, that people say, oh, look at this young man, he ain't nothing good. Sometimes you gotta watch things to the concept of where that child is coming from, the energy the child gives. Okay, what kind of energy this prodigal child is? Because there are children that becomes a prodigal child because of their parents push them out into the wilderness. So they becomes a prodigal child of poverty. Okay, they're attached to poverty. You find them even in poverty, their souls are still pure. If you tell them to go steal, they'll tell you no. If you tell them come and kill, they'll tell you no. They rather eat grass, they will not kill. Don't mind what you do to them. Okay? There are people in this world that people just cannot break. And the whole key thing is for the ability of man is to control man. And if man could control and this is why with the prodigal son, either he's going to learn to go back home. He's going to come to the knowledge and to the understanding. There is no place sweeter and better than home. He will return home. When the lessons of life he has finally understand. Okay. Most people in a home, you watch most young men, they're living in a home, and it's not like some of us that grow in the islands, where when you wake up, you had your cows, you had your sheep, goat, pig, dog, whatever you had to take care of, chickens, duck, rabbits, whatever you had to do before you went to school in the morning, whatever your duties was that you got to do before you end the pigeons, whatever you had to do. And I know a lot of us from the islands have a lot to do before we go to school. And even right here in America, because they got young brothers and young sisters that got to take care of 4 or 5 other siblings before they go to school. They got to dress them up, this and that, drop them in school, and they got to make it try to get at school on time. So they still have, even right here in America, young brothers and sisters, young kings and queens, princes and princesses, who is stepping up and doing the job of their parents, dropping, helping, dressing, cooking, feeding, changing pampers, doing that. And a lot of them at young ages too, 6, 7 years old, who really love their brothers. I have my 2 daughters there. They really look out for their little brother. He doo-doo. Oh, they want to change him. They want to, And this is the thing, the bond that they form. They will always have that. You will always grow up and know, my big sister, my sister, she's been taking care of me because this is what it is. And I'm here, I have to see to that. Any of my children, they always got to respect the elder. But with the prodigal son, you always get the prodigal son 2 ways. Either he's overloved, or either just within time, his eyes of grief, of red eye, envy, of lust. His desire becomes greater than his face. And he believes that he could accomplish much more if he could only get his own. But the way he wants to get his own is like he need a boost. He need a boost. And if you would give him that boost, because he didn't work hard to the concept, really, really dedicate his soul, mind, and body to achieve that wealth, he will not appreciate the wealth. That's like a father or a mother, rich or middle class, have two houses, two cars, whatever, property, real estate, and they happens to pass away. And all this property is right there. And now they have a son or a daughter, and all that property now, that's the only child, let's say, and all of this gonna come to this child. The child gonna get that. That child never hold a 9-5. Remember, that was a spoil. You spoil that child. That child born with a gold spoon. You gave that child, from the day the child born, you always gave that child the best they is. Always gave the best. Always. That child never had to work too hard for nothing because mom was there or pops was there. Pops always see when he wanted a car, his first car. It was a brand new car. It wasn't even a $30,000 car, no $40,000 car. You probably bought him a $100,000 car. You know, all what you ever gave him, his clothes, everything. So he never really worked for everything. Everything was handed to him. And all his life, he's that child, that rich kid, that silver gold spoon, or gold spoon kid, that born with all these wonders, that gifts from his parents. And he never had to work for anything hard. Anything he wanted, he get it. He didn't have to. The average child had to get a summer job while I was going to college to pay his tuition or whatever. 2 jobs, whatever. That boy never had to worry, nothing. Even when he didn't even do his homework, it was done for him. It was done for him. So he born with a gold spoon. But even he too could be a prodigal child, prodigal son, because one day he could just believe that since he always believed there was always something for him, one day he could just step up to his father and say, hey, Pops, listen, I'm 30 years old now. I want to go to Australia, and I need $50 million. Yeah, you owe me that. You gotta give me that. That yeah, that yeah. And then if his father don't give him that, he'll hate him for life because his father never told him no. And then his father could give him that money too, and he could move to Australia and blow all of that, and becomes a bum in Australia, eating out of the garbage, and lying. Maybe before he was lying to his father, writing letters and doing things, making him look like. After a while, the father get to find out, and then he just disappeared. Can't find him. And find him years after. His family have to come get him and clean him up. There are lots of prodigal sons. And sometimes you got to go for your child. Sometimes, you know, the embarrassment of the prodigal son or daughter is massive. It could be severe. It could be damaging, mind damaging. To see that you grew with everything that you had from a child, and then you made all of this, and you got what you wanted, that what you demand for, you got it, and you moved, and you messed that up, and life just sent, well, you caused life to send curveballs at you, you know, and they coming in fast, and you never revived from that, and now you don't have the strength to face reality, nor even have the ability to actually put up your own socks. So you stay hiding behind a bottle or behind drugs. You use something that you could blame. And most people becomes alcoholics and drug addicts and stuff because they does not want to return. The prodigal sons always got to return. Even the daughters, they got to return. And because sometimes of pride, they choke themselves in their filth, in their denial, self-denial. They still believe that they will make this work. Something will happen. And By the time they check themselves, majority of the times they're dead because of that state of mind. So the prodigal children, the prodigal sons and daughters that leaves the home and end up finding yourself working, young female end up working in a strip club, and you're doing things that you didn't have to do at home. Maybe your mother told you to be in bed by 11, and you thought, 11 o'clock, Mom? Are you crazy? Why should I go to bed 11 o'clock? Mom, I'm a big girl now. I'm 18 years old. I'm 16, 17 years old. Why should I go to bed? Why gotta stay in the house? But then you find yourself, you run away from the home, becomes a prodigal child. Okay? You reject your home, the riches of your home, and you're settling for the abomination that is worse, much worse. Now you're in a strip club, you're stripping, someone on you, someone's telling you what to do. You got a guy who's telling you what to do and taking all your money, beating you up. He owns you. He tells you who you could sleep with, who you can't sleep with, how much money you're supposed to make for the night. And until you find yourself, see that you're greater than who you're portraying to be. Go back home where people love you. Your mother, your father, your aunt, your sister, your brother, your cousin. That's where they love you. That's where they embrace you. That's where, they allow you to be you and see that, allow you to know that you are somebody. Especially if you're coming from a good home with a good background and you run away from this, or you ask for your riches, you ask for your vanity, and you left. Believe you could have take on the world, and now you find yourself bamboozled in some corner. It becomes a drug addict. Or you disrespect your father and mother, you beat them up. And you took their stuff. You become the prodigal, the black sheep, and you flee. And now, what you did is going against you. You in strange places where nobody don't know you. And people are spitting on you and kicking you and beating you. Return. Return home. Clean thyself, prodigal sons. Come back to your home. Go back to your mother and father and ask for forgiveness. It is just like us, who walks away from the Most High. We adulterous ones. We who have taken counsels against our Creator. We that has affiliated ourselves with other gods. We that has proclaimed the title of our Lord and give it to other gods. Give it to our money and our fame and to Hollywood, and you being the man. Who the man? You all your life you're putting down people, making people feel less than themselves. You all the time you always have to embarrass somebody. If you don't embarrass somebody, you don't feel good. You live by your life, you obtain your life energy by hurting others, making other people feel not welcome, uncomfortable. So they're prodigal sons and daughters in all aspects. Those who lies. And because no one doesn't want to accept them, because everybody know what it does, so they flee and they find themselves places where people will not tolerate their lies. People may chop their hands off, might stab them. They probably has already lose an eye. They probably has already lose a leg, a kidney. And all what you gotta do is to repent and go back to your home. There is forgiveness. Some of us does not want to leave at home. We complain. Most young men and most young women complain because your mother and father gave you some curfew. Tell you what time you gotta be in the home. And if you're in the home, they ask you to shut up, turn off the television, shut it off, go to your bed, or go to bed at a certain time. And you ask yourself, why they're asking me to go to bed? Is this a prison? Huh? Why they're treating me like that? But here you go, you run away from home. You remember in your home, you have the right to get up and go in the refrigerator, get anything you want. You have the right to move to point A, point B. You have the right to play your video games. You have the right, you have your cell phone. You could speak to your friends. You could order Domino's, Papa John's. You could do so many things. Even when you have curfew and your parents send you to your room, you still got your phone, you still got your computer, your laptop. But you give all of that up. And you say, I'm not staying in this home. They want me inside by 11 o'clock. They want me inside by 10:30. Who do they think they're talking to? Huh? I gotta be inside by 12 o'clock. Huh? I'm 17 years old. I have a girlfriend. Huh? What they thinking? No. But here you do something and now they convict you. Now you in prison. And by 8 o'clock or 7:30 they tell you lights out. You gotta go to your bed. You can't even complain, prodigal sons. You cannot even complain. You can't even tell nobody, hey man, I'm using the light. What you talking about? Turn off the light. You gotta watch your mouth. Shut up and go right to sleep. We gotta watch the things that we allow ourselves to become prodigal sons and prodigal daughters, fleeing from our homes when all our opportunity is in our homes. Your parents gave you that opportunity, but then you go and you believe that you does not have freedom. You want freedom. You are not free. So now you end up behind bars and someone is telling you what time to go to bed. Here it is 7:30, 8 o'clock, and they are turning your lights off. Someone is telling you when to go bathe. They line you up to make you go bathe. Here you are in your home, you could bathe anytime. Hot shower, cold shower, bubble bath, whatever you want. Nobody's standing behind you, breathing in your neck. You can't even drop the soap. It's a guy waiting to just touch you like a girl, you know? But at home, you bathing for hours. You're singing, you dropping your soap in your tub, you bending down how you want. You're jumping around, you're doing what you want. Nobody's molesting you. Nobody's cracking you beside your jaw and molesting you. 10 guys is not holding you at the and breaking your hands and molesting you, taking your manhood away from you. But then you want freedom. So you end up behind bars where you have no rights. For if you had this much right, prodigal son, if you had this much rights, prodigal sons, if you had this much right, prodigal daughters that want to flee your homes and run away for freedom, for fame, and suffering all type of abuse, ending up being rich and behind bars, being property of the state. You becomes a property of the state and you're proud of it. And sometimes the one time you get your invitation, you never stop going back. You know, I ask myself all the time, prodigal sons and daughters, prison didn't make for dogs. Anybody could go to prison. But what I don't understand is, why do men go in and out of prison, or women go in and out of prison? Do you like the idea of the cage thing, like the zoo business? Or do you help them to make them believe that we are so comfortable behind bars that we are really related to monkeys? Because as you know, the percentage of blacks and Latinos it outdo any other race. So what's the deal that you made a mistake or got convicted wrongly? Okay? But why keep going back? As you comes out, you go right back. What's so sweet? What is so nice? Is it that your head is like rock? You don't get it? Do you like being a property of the state? I mean, do you love the state? I mean, let's check it out, really and truly. Like I said, if you're living in your mom's house, prodigal sons and daughters, your mom said to you, your father said to you, man, turn off my light, man. You don't pay no light bill in here. You say, what? Man, I want to read a book. You tell me that. But why in prison when they ask you to shut off your light? Why is it that you don't argue with the warden? I don't get this. Help me, people, please. Why is it that when the warden or whoever says, lights out, and remember, you are not the one who's switching off your light. Okay? So they're even helping you out. They're helping you out. They allow you to know you could just stay where you at. You don't have to move. I got this. Okay? They got this for you. So they're just gonna block you out. You could stay in the dark and you're gonna go to sleep. Nobody cares. But if at home you might want to beat your mom, you want to kick down the room door, beat the old lady up, beat your father up, beat him up, knock him out, bust his teeth up. I see it all the time on the Facebook. These grandsons and these sons are dealing with their parents, much as if he had a stroke or they still living at home. They never move out of the nest. They never try to fly, like their wings crippled. There's some crippled birds. Crippled men. They can't fly. They just staying there. And at the same time, they're beating their parents. Telling them all kind of stuff, taking their money. You know. But in the prison, your uncle, remember that's not your father now. That's not your mom. Uncle Sam. That man not even related to your father's father. He's not your father's brother, nothing. But automatically, he's your uncle. And you listen to him. You listen to him because when you're in there and they say lights off, you don't say nothing. Okay? But let your father say, prodigal son, lights off. You will beat him up because you want to try him in his own house. Try that in Uncle Sam Monkey Zoo house. Try that there. So y'all young men and y'all young women, y'all young prodigal sons and y'all young prodigal daughters that give your parents all kind of problems. Y'all always got an answer for them. All what they say to y'all got something to say. It's not until y'all get your invitation to your uncle's house. Okay? Remember, your uncle, he got lots of houses. And no matter where you at, your uncle has a big house for you. You go over there, and he got lots of rooms. Okay? And you find all your cousins over there. They ain't waiting on you. Okay? So why does not get with some of my prodigal brothers, our prodigal sons and daughters, as why go back and forth into this Uncle Sam's camp when there's nothing, all the things that you rebel at in your home, you didn't want to wash dishes, you didn't want to clean your house, you didn't want to come in early, all the things that you rebel against, you're doing it willingly. Man, you never wash your father's brief. Here you are in Uncle Sam's place. You got all your cousin's brief. You wash it. All who's putting poop stains in their brief, yeah, you wash it. But at home was a problem. At home was a problem just to get you to wash some dishes. It was a problem to get it, just to get the garbage out of the house. But right here now, in this big jailhouse, in Uncle Sam's house, you does not have a problem. You're shining, washing brief, you washing bed sheet. You never went to the wash one time. Your mom's, your dad always took your clothes. They washed it for you, folded it for you, make it smell good, even iron it. You never say one time, thank you, you want to beat them up. But here you are now. All your cousins' brief, all the boxes, or whatever, you're washing. And you have dishes, you're washing. You even becomes a chef. You start cooking. Yeah. All the things you never wanted to do at home freely, you becomes a lawyer. Because now you got time on your hands. That's what you say. But you got time on your hands outside too. Yeah. Lots of times. Give you easier time free when nobody telling you, get out of the library, man. You've been here from since 2 hours now. Somebody's going to come. You have all that time. So remember, prodigal sons and daughters, the things that you does not want to do in your father's house or into your mother's house, you are going to do over there in your uncle's house. Prodigal sons and daughters. It is so simple to ask, why would someone don't like freedom? You do a crime, okay, we're not good at two shoes. But how could you be doing crime for over 2 decades? He's dying in crime. You become, what? Come on now. You just like the prison. You mean you don't get it? You just like to be in a cage? If you love cages, come and build a home and make a prison for yourself in it. And every night, lock yourself in there. Have your wife to bring your food for you. You know, if you love prison, guys, some of you of them becomes millionaires going to prison. Yeah, because you'll start doing all kind of things. You'll becomes lawyers, you'll becomes doctors, you'll becomes all type of stuff. You're making money. So, but if you cannot get from the prison syndrome, build a prison in your home and allow your wife to treat you like a prisoner. So it's even better. You get food, she lets you out, do a little workout, push you back inside there. And you don't have to stay and let the government become state of the property. It could be property for your wife. You know, you could stay right at home and do 15 years in the prison, in your house. You don't come out, you just stay in the cage. You bathe, come out, go right in. You know? Same thing. Why would you like so much prison? You keep going so many times. Why? Is there something in there? What is inside of there that your guys like? That when you come out, you want to go right back in there. Help me, somebody help me.
So I put the soap, he put the noodle and the eggplant.
Yes, my brother. Y'all gotta explain to me. It's a whole bunch of men. Just men. Everybody got the church bell out. Ding dong, ding dong, ding dong. Okay, you did a crime. You got your judgment. You did 5 years, 10 years. As you come out, you go right back in. And you just keep going in. So I want to know what. It's not to say the food is that good. It's not to say your bed is like some expensive remote control. It's not to say you got the jacuzzi in there, you popping champagne. You're not John Gotti. You know, what is it that my prodigal brothers and sisters, y'all goes to the prison and y'all makes yourself a certificate. Y'all rap shit and you're proud of it. And I know some of y'all might say, yo, what this nigga talking about? Yeah, bro. If you don't understand what I'm talking about, bro, that means you have been lost, still lost, and would not be found. Because the man, you were king, my brother. Prodigal sons, we are kings and queens. Why should we be in the prison of a next man, stopping the kings to bloom, virgin? Stopping you from having your sons and daughters, virgin. Your king, your princesses, and your prince. Huh? Why should we allow these people capitalizing, becomes in billionaires on us? How much you get a day? How much you pay a day? Just think about, you does not want to work for $7.75 an hour, and you up in prison, and you keep going there. You doing, if you, most of us, majority of my brothers and sisters, if you just gotta take one damn, excuse my language, but one big giant step in the ground and stop, get your foot off the gas, and let's go back and ask yourself, all your life you've been going to prison. Think about how many days is in a year, how many hours. And think, think. Yeah, think that you took all your precious time, all your life force, energy, all your creativity, you wasted with a whole bunch of men. And for what? And even when you get a chance to come out, you went back in. You get a chance to come out, you went back in. You get a chance to come out, you went back in. You get a chance again to get out, you went back in. You just, as you grow older, you love it. You just, when you out, you feel like you lost. You feel weak. And you know what? Man, I did a vacation. I don't like I am, man. Man, I'm gonna take a vacation, 90 days. There are guys that go to prison 90 days. You don't see them in the winter. They're in prison for the winter. They come out for the summer. Some of them do 90 days, some of them 4 months. Yeah, they know each month, 4 months. Huh? And they just live like that. Prison, in and out. So there are no women in the air. There are no women in the air. Don't you all love the comfort of a woman? Let's find out. Let's go in. I want to know your prodigal sons that just keep going in and out. You're gonna say you're bad luck. Okay, but really and truly, bad luck. Come on, man. Gotta be something more than this. Gotta be something more. Like I said, prison didn't make for dogs. Anybody could go to prison. But the overstanding of the whole ideology of going to prison, back and forth, helping your enemy to become a billionaire. You don't want to work for $7.75, $14, $15, but you get locked up and you'll do 5 years and you'll come back out and you'll go back in and you'll do 10 years and you'll come back out and you go back in and do another 10 years. Yeah. Why don't you hold a job? Take the $7.75 or the $15 hour job. Take it. And all the time you're doing in being a property of the state, be a property of yourself. Work. Why you don't want to work for $15 an hour, but you're working for what, 10 cents? What is it? 10 cents, 15 cents? Could you compare that to $7.75? How are you willing? You're accepting that. You're accepting that, but you're not even mimbling. If you go look for a job and the man said to you, listen, man, I'm giving you $10 an hour. You say, what you mean $10 an hour? Man, $10 an hour. But you are living in prison. Living. And even when your time comes to get out, you don't want to leave. You cry. You want to stay in. As you get out, you miss it already. You end up doing something. You again. Sometimes the one said to you, hey, keep the bed warm for him, he'll be right back. They know you. Addiction. Addiction. You think it's on cigarettes and alcohol? Prison, you could be addicted. When you love the lifestyle, you love smelling men. Yeah, a bunch of men fat, just smelling man fat, no female fat. I want to smell some female, excuse me, I like to smell some female fat too. Come on, man. Just men fatting all the time. Come on. Let me smell a lady's fat. I mean, let me try the different. Yeah, there's some women fat. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of men. Just farting. Yeah, I must go, and I just love that. As I get out, I just want to go back. Could you send me back with the man farting? And no, I'm the man department. No. Too much bad bananas. It's no good, man. And that's why I ask myself, brother cannot tell me, oh, what? And people wonder, oh, somebody do something to him. Nobody did nothing for you. You smell all that fat, this male fat, and it end up coming in your DNA. You love it. Now, I'm not hating on nobody. I just want to know. A cage, man, that you just like going to. You got a dog. I see people put their pit bull in the cage. And the pit bull, after a while, when you tell them go into the cage, the man look at the cage. Now, listen, I'm getting tired of that, man. Why don't you go in the cage? And if the dog don't want to go into the cage, he does not want to be in there. Why do you think sometimes there's gorillas and there's lions snatching people? Because the animals are sitting there and say, these people are wicked, man. After they put me in there, they have the nerve to have all type of people come and look at me. Some of them sticking their tongue at me. Some of them, and look, if you don't play with them, every day they come, what is this? What's wrong with do to one of them? And some of the people, they believe, if you take me, you give me 25 to life, you poking at me all the time, you throwing stuff at me, I'm not even getting to run from here to there. I'm getting arthritis, man. I can't even raw no more. My jaw can't even stretch no more. I ain't getting to fight no big lion, no other lions, no big buffalo. And I'm getting weak. I'm just a lion until I get to be a poopy lion. And when I'm roaring, lions, when they roar, they say, so the lion in the park, in the zoo, after a while, he losing his vocals. He getting weak. His growl come like a pussycat. So after a while, this thing's in there, man, going for trauma. And then all these people want to come and watch them. And one day they go crazy too. They say, enough of that. I'll just destroy one of you. Kill me now. I can't do this no more. Yeah, you take me out of my habitat. Now you have me over there. I can't even clean my nail no more in a tree. I used to go around and roar and run around and for miles and, see I could chase a guy and I talking to, hey, Joe, go over there. Hey, Susanna, tonight don't forget me. Coming to visit you later. Hey, what's going on over here? Hey, listen, I'm the man here. Don't try that. I know everything going on. Now they got me in a zoo. I can't even say nothing. I'm making funny noise, nobody ain't saying nothing back. I'm wondering if the wind not working no more. I ain't getting no smell, only smelling monkey butt, seal butt. I can't even smell nature, nothing no more. They have me a place with a bunch of poison trees. All these animals got trauma, man. So sometimes they be just acting up. Yeah, trauma to take you out of your habitat, your own habitat. You gonna get trauma too. Let the species or walks of life come on Earth and decide they're gonna just put us in cage. Let them put you in a cage. All these people have all them monkeys and all them stuff in these cages. Caged up for decades and breeding them. You know they like to form breeding farms. Yeah. So let some other life come on Earth and start putting us putting us in cages. Maybe cooking us up. Right there, we're looking to see, they're going to grab your daughter, bust her neck, and they're going to cook her and put her in the frying. Everybody eating. And you're right here. See how you want to feel. That's just how these animals watch you. Same thing. They put you in there and snatch your father and cut his neck up and put him in there, clean him. Then you see his leg there turning on a hot barbecue thing, spinning around all the juicy leg. And you're watching this and you, oh my God, look what they do to Pops. Look what they do to Pops. Look what they do to Daddy. And they sitting there eating Daddy, have one of Daddy butt cheeks. A whole leg tie. And just pure teeth going down in Daddy tie. You know? And you in the cage watching on the whole Daddy arm. I have the finger licking, sucking on the finger, spitting out the fingernail, plap. And you right there in the cage seeing all of that and they telling you, you know they're going to cook you next. How you going to feel? Huh? How you going to feel? We don't like it, huh? Yeah. So prodigal sons and daughters, where we want to go, sometimes we don't even have to go. We just have to overse this whole thing. Everything starts at home. Prodigal sons and daughters. At home. What you don't want to do at home, you will do it for the property of the state for free. You will do it. So stay at home and becomes a source at home. Work at home. Don't get mad because you got some dishes to wash. Mad because you got to do the lawn. Mad because you got to take the garbage out. Mad because you got to clean the bathroom. Family, you will leave your home and becomes property of the state. And the things that you don't want to do in your home, you're going to be doing it for free. Except your treasures that you have in your home. Do not try to take your treasure out of your home and go and spread it. It will turn quick. It will finish. A lot of our sons and daughters, they do it. They think they got it. They think they know. They don't want nobody to tell them anything. They know it all. All of them get raped. Some of them they just disappear on planet Earth. Nobody know where they are. Hey people, and for my friend Morris, peace and blessings, my brother Morris. The book, it came today. A neighbor of mine came and rang my doorbell and gave me this book. So I don't really, my brother, I appreciate you. But we don't understand, we don't understand how these people are working. But I got the book. The name of the book is The Secret Underground Medicine. This is the book I've been talking about. Okay? Name of the book, The Secret of the Underground Medicine. I've been waiting for this book, and I will go through this book. This book helps to even heal cancer. So, it's here, and I will do my job, what I gotta do. So the first one that I will tell people, I brought it to you all before. Okay? I brought it before, and I said turmeric. And people say, oh yes, man, I take the turmeric, I buy the capsules, No. Take that, throw that in the garbage. You hear what I said, people? You need the original thing. You need the original thing. You need the original turmeric. And we're going to use that with cumin. We're going to use cumin and turmeric. Now go and research it right now, people. And you will see cumin and turmeric together. Take together every day. Your cancer kaput. Those of y'all that has the cancer of starting to humid you cumin. I have my list on that. Cumin. So what you could do for 7 days or for 1 month, cumin and turmeric, original, no capsules. You're gonna use a teaspoon. We're gonna start do it. I'm gonna do it to you all in the morning. I gotta go get my cumin. I gotta go get that. I don't have none. We're gonna do it for 1 month. And anybody that went to the doctor and doctor said they see a little cancer forming, let's take that. That is my first one, people, from my dear friend who purchased this book for me. Maurice, I appreciate you, my brother. And I will be by the Most High allowing me to understand things in here and what I could bring together. I will bring it. But I want to share my gratitude to you, my appreciation to you as a friend, as a brother. And this is why I tell people, we don't judge because all things is already judged and all things is already there. And this is my brother from another mother. And we are the same family from the earth, from the tree of life. Maurice, may God bless you and your family. I'm sorry that I didn't call you a little earlier. I just received it, just came in, and I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you. So, cumin, and turmeric, my lady. Original turmeric, no capsules. We're going to do this. And that will help. And I have another friend. This is a youngster. Oville. The book is here. You has this slight little thing going on with you because of your brain. In your brain causes your whole body to shake. Okay, like you have Alzheimer's, there's a name for it. So your book is here, and I'm gonna work and see what the Most High would inspire me that I could take and I could form for you as quick as possible that you could start taking. Okay, so even you could take a little bit of the cumin, and turmeric. You could do that. I will bring some for you, but I will go as far to see exactly into the brain itself. What are the things that I could bring? Because this book here holds the secret that Western doctors or your pharmaceuticals companies will not want you to know, to learn about that you can help yourself. They would rather to provoke you by treating things that could be fixed. We does not want to treat anything. We want to eradicate and remove. So I know, yes, problems will be coming. But I said, the Lord is my shield upon thy left and thy dagger of defense and thy right. All praise to the Most High, of course. So I am saying, I am not he who gives life, but he who inspires every man to be thy brother's keeper and to help thy neighbor, to be gentle to thy neighbor, to be caring to thy neighbor. So even me myself, for my eyes, I will find what I need to find in here. For hair lossing, for skin, whatever. And this is just the first book. There is another book. What's the name? Names is going back and forth. I'm building up my collections. So as I go by day, those of y'all who see the Black Star for who he is or what he's about, of course, in time, all things happen in time. I doesn't have to rush, no worry. And even I see, like I keep saying with my views, they play games with it. They put up and they take out. I get and they remove. But that is just to play with my upstairs, to cause me not to focus. So y'all do what y'all want with it. In time to come, all things will be revealed, and I will be blessed 100 times. My Lord is the biggest one who blesses in the thousands. No one blesses like my Lord. So all praises to the Most High again. And again, like I said, this here, the BlackStar Redshot is a brand name, and it will always be, and it will get better and better every day. Your guys will go and y'all will support the BlackStar. Y'all will purchase your shirts. Y'all will purchase my slogans on my shirt, because the slogans on my shirt, they send positive energy. They bring protection against the evil forces. They allow you to know all things are possible within you. And as long as you know there's only one master, one God. So again, it's the BlackStar, bringing it life and direct, staying positive on the work. I know they might not give me what's due for me, but that's okay, because that's how they always treat us. They never give us what's due for us. But in reality, even probably after we leave the land of the living, or maybe sometime, they have the truth always revealed. And time will tell. We will see what's going on. As I keep growing day by day, and as the Most I keep inspiring me to teach the people and to heal the people. Because it's not me who's doing these things. It is he that's greater within me. I hold no glory for this work. I am just a vessel. So I say, y'all will see the name, and y'all will see the slogans, and y'all will see the brand. And y'all will see it all over the world, I say. All over the world. It will take time, but it will grow. There's things that take time and develop. It ripens the right way. It matures the right way. When things rushes, after a while, it dies out. There's a thing called force ripe. I do not want my brand to be a force ripe brand. I want my brand to be well mature and fully ripe. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. So this is what I'm saying, my people. Okay, so I got my book, and we're going to start working. So Oville, don't worry. May the Most High God give you strength day by day to hang on in there. And I could figure the Most High could inspire me with something. Could concoct something that would just work just fine and could bring you back normally. Try my best, with the Most High divine power. All praise to the Most High. So yes, I wanted to say that here, and that's great. And this is why I said, this is greater than me myself, but with us coming together as one and doing all good things for the people, it's perfect. You know, it's not just for me, just trying to make a quick buck. We all need something. Yes, I'm poor and rich at the same time. I need collaterals here because I have a mind and an idea and belief what to do with it, what I'm going to do with it, and it's going to grow. Because just like the Most High God is blessing me, people who see me, it's coming to me. Things is happening. I don't have to boast and brag. No, I don't have to put my business out. But things are happening. Things are happening slowly, but surely. Slowly, but surely. And he that endures, yeah, if you just endure all things, of course, all things will reveal unto you. And that's just what it's about. I'm not here to boast and brag. I'm not here to, it's going to happen. It's going to happen. And I feel it every day in my life. I feel the difference. I mean, God is just, Most High is sending, the universe is just opening, and all the good people, man, even within the bad people that's trying, all these trolls that's trying to come on my stuff to stop me, and all these subscribers that's subscribing and unsubscribing, is all to break me. But that's all good because it's a test, it's a challenge, it's the moment right now. It's the hardness, of my ability, my faith, to keep pushing. So that's why I don't care. I make my videos. I know they're good. I know they're good. I don't have to guess they're good. I know they're good, even though people might not want to subscribe or might not want to like it and give me that. But I don't have to second guess that. My heart, within my heart, I know it's good. I know it's good because I have people that's writing me. I have people that's telling me, you're rare. I did this. This is good. I got people that's telling. That's why I tell my subscribers, those of you that are implementing the workout, take pictures, send it to me so I could show. Those of you that are developing, and this is why I'm coming. I got my bench. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. I'm doing anything. The Most High is guiding me. It is not just me who decide to walk and bumping my head, boom, boom, boom. No, it's not about me. So I'm walking. I'm walking day by day. I'm crawling day by day. I'm moving day by day. Day by day. Day by day. Okay. And it's a blessing unto the Most High. So yeah, so we talk about the prodigal sons and daughters of the world, of our offsprings, how they just go astray, how they rebel from doing simple things that we ask from them, that will not actually take no long period of time holding it, but they could learn, but they rather to, give up and let their life goes down the drain. And they just miss their life. What people don't, what our young prince and princesses, our prodigal sons and our prodigal daughters, our prodigal kings and our prodigal queens does not understand. Being a property of the state, that holds you down in all aspects. Because why? From there now, if you was to get a job, now you can't really get that job. You can't even hold a passport. There's a lot of things that being a property of the state, after you go through that procedure, stops you from doing a lot. But there are people who goes through it and never give up. Like I said, that's the key thing. Never give up. And overpower, overcome. But why go through all of this when you could actually help yourself by doing what's right, by being who you're supposed to be, being all you could be in your own kingdom. So the first kingdom is your parents' kingdom, the house where you're from. Respect and honor your father and mother, and do the things within your kingdom that you're supposed to do. Because within a kingdom, what makes a kingdom to be a kingdom is the people who cares about the kingdom. The kingdom cannot care for itself. It's the people within the kingdom who takes care of the kingdom and protects the kingdom. And within the kingdom, it becomes mighty with the gathering and the link of the people. The kingdom is powerful. Where you find a kingdom, you find a strong king. A king that is for the people. A king that works with the people. A king that is for the people. So the kingdom becomes a powerful kingdom because he's kindness to the people. And by he embracing the people is embracing him. So this is a kingdom that is a proper king. It's ruling and controlling in the right sense, not of fear, not of slaughtering the people and causing the people to have fear, but treating the people the way that love always overpower evil. Okay? No matter that, even though they have some people that you will do good for them and they will return evil to you, it's a blessing in a sense. Yes, it is a blessing. So sometimes don't overlook your blessings. Do not overlook your blessings. So prodigal sons and daughters, take the advice from the Black Star. Instead of you rebelling against your kingdom and running away from your kingdom, where you will end up in exile and be enemy or property of the state, and having an uncle really is not your uncle. You are only causing him to get rich. So instead of allowing your uncle that you does not know, nor own, nor is a relative, nor of your brother, of your father, or anybody, your mother, and he becomes an uncle to you, and you're willing to serve him and become state property for your uncle, why don't you strengthen your house kingdom, your kingdomship, which is with your household? So do the things that your parents ask of you and stop being rebellious. Stop fighting against the things that you should do into your household, where it's for your kingdom, for your household, and you're fighting against it. All praises unto the Most High. All be Taba. All be Taba. All be Taba. Any questions? People, do not forget to go and support the merch. And I will be creating some more merch and Teesprings. But not only that, I'm about to create this other website where it's gonna be all crazy merch. Pants, shirts, jackets, everything, my merch. We about to create that. Me, the brother Maurice and myself, we gonna set that up, and we leave that into the hands of the Most High. So we just gonna give a little peek of that. We ain't gonna say too much, but I appreciate all the blessings that I am getting, and faith holds the key with faith, and I believe faith with works. You can't have works with no faith, and you can't have faith with no works. With works and faith and works, open doors. Open doors. Whoop! Open doors. Whoop! Open doors. Whoop! Open doors. With the faith I got from the Almighty, open doors. Whoop! Open doors. With the faith I got and the works, open doors. Open doors. Open doors. I never doubt myself. I always give thanks. I never doubt myself. I always give thanks. Whenever things go wrong, whenever things is hard, I never doubt myself. I always give thanks. With faith and works, I can move mountains. With faith and works, I can move mountains. You know what I'm saying? When you bless, you bless. Praise the Most High God. So guys, I gave you an hour and 30 minutes. We're not going to do the 2-hour thing tonight. I appreciate you all. You know, like I said, go on Teesprings, support the merch. And those of you all that want the shirts from me, y'all could order it. I have a slight little problem Miss Underwoods, once more time, I am apologizing to you. I don't know if you did send your address to me. You did send it, but again, I have a crazy phone. I was looking for it, couldn't find it. You could send it. You could send it under the Red Shine 1967 at gmail.com. You could send it under the comments.
You said check the cash app.
Oh, check the cash app. Okay, I would. Okay, thank you. So yeah, we gotta get that, and I will send your stuff for you. So by Monday, we see what's going on. Because another thing I didn't know. Oh, I thought that you just go to Staples and they make you a label. No, it doesn't happen like that. You gotta go on the computer. You gotta do it there, order it there, pick what you want, how you want it, this and that and the other. Then they gotta send it to you. Then you gotta wait, and then after it comes, then that's when you go with it to the Staples, and that's when you get it off your phone and you send it to them, and that's how it works. So I'm learning day by day, and again, thank you for your patience. I appreciate y'all. It's gonna be shipped to y'all. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. I appreciate you. I think she's on right now. Can't see the
You said she got 3 shirts coming from
Teesprings.
yeah.
Okay, I appreciate you. Thank you again, sister. God bless you. I appreciate you, but I'm trying to stick to my word. Like I had this machine, like I try to explain to you, and I was gonna. That's how I was gonna make my labels. Uh, my printer. That's how I was gonna print my labels. At the last minute, I get to find out it's not compatible with my laptop, and to make it worse, it's a Japanese brand. It does not affiliate with my stuff, so that kind of will knock me off. So let's wait by Monday. I'll go to Staples and I'll find out how to do this here, and I'll ship out the shirts. So I appreciate you again, Miss Underwoods, for supporting me, going on Teesprings and supporting me. And like I said, I will let you all know about the new website with the new merch gonna be making. So that's where you're gonna be getting jeans, sweatpants, jackets, hats, my brand, gloves, my gloves, BlackStar gloves, red and black. You're gonna get that. Or I have an invention coming. I don't want to mention it until I get it, so I don't want to talk about it too much. Let's hope, keep the fingers crossed. Let's see how that goes.
You said take it to her.
Yes, I appreciate you, sister. Peace and blessings. God is good. God is always well. I appreciate you all. What we want to talk. So I got the Teesprings. I got the wick start coming. Y'all could go over there. I got the medicine over there. I gotta make some more. Miss Underwoods, I know you did ask for some more medicine. I gotta make some more. But I got my book, Miss Underwoods. And I remember you said that I think you suffer with chronic pains too. So I may find something in here for you too. Okay, just be patient with me. I'll be making these remedies and this stuff. So in due course, I'm all things little by little. I'm building up my little library, and I'm doing my stuff. You all saw the redwood today. Redwood full of vital. I made that smoothie. Well, go watch that video. Subscribe to that video. Like that video and share that video. That video is excellent. Take time, listen to what I'm saying. In this video, we got the red root that I boiled. And you all saw what it released. You could use it as tea. Drink it. Vital energy. Or so I had the red root, boil it, and I throw some into my smoothie with the maca powder. Then I had the sea moss, which is the Irish, the sea moss. I had it, put that in there, 2 bananas in there, and I had also blackberries and blueberries. Throw that in there, and I had cinnamon and some nutmeg in there, and coconut milk. Now I also went as far as saying that those of y'all guys that if y'all like your ice cream, y'all could put your ice cream in there too. You know, be creative. I even went as far as saying y'all could put the Bulgarian nuts in there and the Brazilian nuts. That even make it more healthier, and you know, it's a maca. Excellent. So yeah, this is a nice smoothie. I drank it. And oh yeah, I loved it. And I got my red root. So later on tonight, I will drink a cup of tea of that. That will give me more energy because something about working out. As you grow older, you kind of lose energy. So what we want to do is we always want to always have to extra energy within the body and vital energy. So I'm gonna drink a cup of red root tea maybe for 10 o'clock or 10:30. I'm gonna have one in the morning. So I'm gonna start the red root tea. It repair you, it rejuvenates, it actually gives you that energy that you want. So I'm bringing up all the engine things for you all. And don't forget what I said. Are what it was again, ma? The
And turmeric.
the what?
Cumin
Cumin
and turmeric.
and turmeric.
We'll look at it.
Cumin and turmeric. Cumin and turmeric. Cancer people, cancer patients, cancer.
It's for prostate, lung cancer.
Okay, give me a fast, read that section because this is going to waste my time. And don't forget, we have to order magnifying glass for me. Hold this right. Okay. Oh, so we're going to give you a short, we're going to break it down for the prostate cancer for men on the whole, especially black men on the whole. So we're going to read it out and y'all going to see this is real. This is not no joke. BlackStar ain't playing. I'm not just here thinking about my pocket. I'm thinking about a lot of brothers that's going to the hospital with the prostate cancer and how the doctor, how the way they're treating them. Brothers is going through pain. I mean, yo, people are down with this. So this is a serious matter. You ready? Go ahead. Listen, people. Go ahead.
Some studies.
Too low. Come over here. Come right here. They want to have one of them to hear good. Want them to hear good. Go.
Some studies suggest that cumin and turmeric has a variety of health benefits, including fighting cancer cells. Some lab studies have found it might work against lung cancer, breast cancer, prostate cancer, and colon cancer.
You heard, people? Y'all heard? You want to hear it one more time? Say it one more time, please. Please, a little louder. One more time. So people, this is not no joking matter. This is serious. This is what we go through every day. These are the things that's killing, taking away our fathers, our mothers, yeah. And if I'm approaching my 50s, I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna do this for me too. Read on.
Some studies suggest that cumin and turmeric has a variety of health benefits, including fighting cancer cells. Some lab studies have found it might work against lung cancer, breast cancer, prostate cancer, and colon cancer.
Okay, so that's like 5 different cancers. It's 5 different cancers that actually killing people rapidly. So the cumin and the turmeric, it's a beginner, it's a combination. You could get it at the health food store, you could get it from me. I am ordering them. You could get it on the Wix. You could order it. I will ship it out for you. And I'm not talking about the turmeric capsules. No good. And not the imitation turmeric. No good. Original official turmeric. That's what I'm talking about. Original official turmeric. Okay? So that's what we're gonna under cumin. That's the first two that are we're gonna combine and we're gonna use. And all of y'all that has any cancer issues, try it out. Get back to me within 2 weeks or a month or your first week. Hit me up. Red, I did what you said for 1 week and this is how I'm feeling. Check it out. Change my life. Go ahead, give it a try. I dare you all. I'm not just talking. Go ahead. Go, my people. Go. I told you. When the Most High God inspired me and allow me to do what I said, He allowed me to say I was going to do. That's what I'm going to do. And it will be proven unto the world. I don't have a PhD, no doctor's degree. I didn't go to no Oxford University or no big university or medical school. I'm a regular dropout learning about the herbs. My mother was an herbalist, bushwoman. And it will be proven. Common sense is made before books. It will be proven, it has been proven, and it will be proven again. So all of your people that has your cancers, and y'all taking all these type of different medication, even the Black Star will be making this. I'm going to look for my Qmit tomorrow, and I'll be doing, y'all will see right here, I will make it and I will be drinking it. And people, we need that 100% extract virgin olive oil. We're going to drink a teaspoon of that for 7 days. Or we're going to mix it with the cumin and the turmeric. 100% olive oil, virgin extract. And we're going to mix that. We're going to do our stuff. And all your cancer patients, especially y'all that just went to the doctor that just found out you all had cancer or cancer cells, let's kill them. We're going to kill them because I'm going to be taking this too. I will be blending this and I will be drinking it with y'all guys day by day. And all of y'all that is taking your medication, whatever, I don't know what y'all doing, whatever, I'm saying, give this a try. When y'all give this a try it for a week, try it for 2 weeks, try it for 1 month. Yeah. And let me know. Let me know. Let me know. See? Let me know the changes. Hit me up. Let me know. Because I guarantee you, those of y'all that are going to do it and start seeing changes, you're going to come closer to me. See, it's the Most High make all things happen. Respect unto Dr. Sebi. Okay? But I'm saying, y'all will see. Y'all going to lightly know when to strike one time, man. My Lord is great. Praise the Lord. All praise unto the Most High. And all the glory, I'm not looking to take it for myself. I give the Most High all the glory. But try it, those of y'all that just found out that you had cancer. Okay? So, peace and blessings. Oh, be Taba. Peace and blessings. Just go try it. I don't want to hear y'all saying, oh, red. Just try it. It's not poison. If you're afraid, if y'all doesn't want to take it, I will take it with y'all. Maybe by tomorrow if I get my ingredients and bring it. I make a vlog with it and I do it. And y'all could see. Because sometimes people, they figure that you probably tell them something that probably might hurt them. I don't know. So if y'all want to see me do it first, I will do it first. And y'all will see. But I'm going to do it because I'm in the age of prostate cancer. You know how it goes. It attack black men. It attack men on the agenda. I've reached that age. You know what I mean? I doesn't have problem when I go to pee where I got to stand up there for hours and fight, I mean, I don't go for that. I go over there, I put out wabba trip, thank God. But there are people men that gets up to pee and they stay at the toilet, just nothing coming down. So yeah, I know that brings pain. I know that hurts. Imagine you walking around with a bladder full of urine and you get urine infection because the urine gotta move and the urine is sitting in the bladder swelling up and the urine ain't coming out. And all these things is infections, leads up to infections and the prostate and all that and all that coding and all that type of cancer. So again, like I said, people, Most High knows all things. He's my master, he's my creator. He gives me knowledge, wisdom, and understanding every day to understand the things that I gotta do, that I gotta bring to the people. Okay, another tamarind again. Y'all gotta go get these. Yeah, I keep showing you all that. Tamarinds are good. Okay, sweet tamarinds. They put a sour one in the box of the sweet. This supposed to be sweet. This one's sour. Okay. See, for the children, right? They like them sour powers and crybabies, right? But look at this natural stuff. No. I call one of my daughters, come here. And I'll give them that. Okay. This one is sweet. I will give them that. I'll give them that. Now, my children like sour stuff. So I'll give her this. Yeah. So there's no white sugar here. There's no code red 4 in there. There's no gel, gelatin in there, wax in there. That's gonna cause problems to my daughter. This is all natural. The same sourness she's looking for at the corner store, sour pie, sour. Now and then I buy them a little one. They're chewing. I'm not too perfect, but I'm saying I'd rather give them the tamarind, and they could eat that, and I don't have to worry about a side effect of what they was eating too much of this, too much of that. So I would buy a box of tamarinds. I'll buy the sweet ones, and they love it. They love it, and that's what I tell people. You don't always have to follow what you see other people do. You too, but if they bring in something that is educational to you, knowledgeable to you, then of course you implement. So of course you go buy a box of these. It's not even $6. You buy a box and you have the children at home. You take out the hard skin. You give them. They will love it, and you can even do other things with it. So yeah. So peace and blessings. All praise unto the Most High. Tuesday night, Boss of Sweat. And Friday night, Boss of Sweat. So don't forget, I have the equipment. They are coming little by little. And everything is nice. I'm developing again, getting back healthy. Stop the fasting, eating now, be more stronger, making my shakes, and of course it's great. So yeah, I did fall back a little, but I'm back. And thank you all guys for subscribing and supporting, and I appreciate you all. So until then, keep loving my videos, keep subscribing, sharing and liking. And don't forget that video I just made. Go like it, share and subscribe, and smash that like button. Peace and blessings. One love. I appreciate all of you. I appreciate you. Looking good, right? Thank you very much. I told you ain't no joke, ain't no diggity. I keep it real, man. I keep it real. I keep it real. Almost 2 hours. I keep it real. I appreciate you. Peace and blessings to you too, bro. Thank you. Salute. I'm out. Till next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for tuning in. You done know. I'm the BlackStar Redshot. Peace.